how to win more leads with local service ads is rising the bid per lead to win more placements. It's like it seems obvious, but most of the companies, they just set up the automatic bidding strategy and no playing with manual bidding. Because if we targeting, let's say, only installs, we want only installs and everything what is connected to this. We want only high ticket jobs. So we turn on only high ticket jobs, high ticket services. And we then may play with this bidding strategy, which is manual bidding strategy. So you will definitely know and predict how many, not how many, but how much you will pay for the high ticket jobs, high ticket calls. And the plus $1 strategy, what I mean here is that most of the companies, most of the marketers, they usually think that, okay, I will play 100, I will pay 150 or 200. And if you think a bit like $1 higher than they may put in their system, you'll be already sending signal to Google that this is better. This is where you can. These guys want to spend more, so you can rank them higher. This is the way to win here. And another thing is increase the weekly and daily budget, of course, as high as possible for the max coverage. I want to show you that here. Can you guess how much is the maximum budget which you can spend with the local service ads? It's $35 million. This is the maximum budget which actually you can spend, or at least not spend, but at least show Google that you want to spend this amount of money. And I will talk about mistakes later, but sometimes if you just put 1,000 per week or 2,000 per week, and your competitors, they just place $100,000 per week because they will not spend it. This is the interesting thing, that Google will not take all your money. They will take maximum they can deliver leads for this money. So you will not, Google will not spend all the budget, and the higher your budget is stated here, the better signal for Google is that you're willing to pay them money and they will make a good deal with you, and you're really maybe the best contractor, or at least the most active contractor in the area. So new categories, you can also, if you have these things off, you can of course then turn on new categories and even additional industries. If you have something, some additional services in your business, you can add some others and you can receive leads there as well, and you can even play with the leads bidding strategy there separately. So categories is another method of winning the local service ads. New location, it's also an option. So let's say if you serve in this area, or you serve in only Brooklyn, and then you go into somewhere else, to, I don't know, New Jersey, to some other neighborhood, and you want to expand your business with that location, so you can build the Google business profile there separately. You need to open up the business profile, get those 5 reviews, make everything correctly, and build one more local service ads account to that specific location. So, or if you have a franchisee or another office which is in the other state or other city, there's also an option for you. So add a new location. And some guys says that proximity of your location may not be the main ranking factor, because Google recently, they deleted this statement from their rules. But it's not obvious. It's not directly that it's not working anymore. What I see that Google also says that it has to be like with Google profile rankings. It has to be maximum relevant to your customer. So I believe still that the closer your company is to the customer who's requesting the service, the better you can rank, or you can pay cheaper for those leads, for the same leads. If you are closer to them. Add personal photos. This is very important, and I showed that already. I showed this example. So if you see here or here with these guys, or even here in this example, So if you have personal photos, Google usually rank them in the top one or top or the second place. So if you don't have photos where your owner is standing like face to facing the camera with branded uniform like that, you can also put vans on those pictures, but if they are branded, just make sure that you don't we cannot see the phone numbers or something like contact information on those vans, because otherwise Google will not approve that picture. So this is actually what also will help you win these positions and be in the top rankings and get more calls and more revenue for your company. And mark your jobs as booked always. Every single lead, you need to work there. I mean, daily or once in a couple of days. But again, what I see in the market when we just analyze the local service as accounts, we see a lot of leads which never were done, which were never marked as booked or archived as irrelevant. And also, if you want to win more in this game, more leads, you can make this thing as I show here, like open 24/7, or you can make longer hours working. But do it only if you have possibility to really receive those calls, to answer those calls. Because if you do it 24/7 and then you don't pick up the phone, this is the signal to Google that, okay, these guys don't pick up the phone, they don't serve our clients, they don't serve the clients well, so we will slow down the lead generation for their account. So do it only if you can serve those calls. And actually, you can get cheaper calls, and you can get with the calls with less competition, and still can get calls for high ticket jobs. Sometimes, if it's, I don't know, high season, summer season, or even winter, sometimes if you have not enough people to serve the work which you have and leads, you can you need to slow down the lead generation, and you need to slow it down correctly. So not just don't answer the phone or something like that. You need to really slow down the account. So what you can do, you can shrink the service area, make it smaller. You can lower the weekly budget. You can use the target CPL manually and set up it as not as low as possible, but lower than usual with manual bids. You can limit job types. Sometimes you like it also depending on the season if you do some of these services or if you're not doing them. And yeah, you can shorten also the hours. You can play with, I don't know, half of the day or just during the business hours, and this will limit actually, or like naturally will limit the amount of leads which you and calls which you're getting. The only thing which I recommend to pay attention, that I recommend keeping the budget and keeping this so that Google still send you at least 10 calls per week. This is how they can keep the campaigns on the quality level and the good level. They can learn from your campaigns, and it will be easier for you then to relaunch those campaigns when the season starts or when you will need more jobs from the same account. So pay attention to this if you need to slow down your account during, I don't know, some period of time. So this is the part where I want to share the common mistakes which we see in the market, we see in our accounts which we serve. And by the way, also drop a comment in the chat. I will check it out later if you have questions on that information which I shared before. And if you have already something in mind which you will really implement into your account soon. And here, pay attention, because also I would like to hear from you. If you guys are watching this video on YouTube, I just want to hear from you if you have this kind of mistakes on your account. So first is missed calls. Missed calls, it actually can kill your account, or the performance of your account will drop dramatically. And last week, I guess, we talked to a guy on this same workshop, and he said, "Oh, now I know why it's slowed down, because I didn't answer actually the phone most of the times." And I know this happens, and just be aware about that. Using virtual assistants still happens in the market with long intros. They make clients to wait, and the customers hang up. So this is also not a good option for the local service ads. And not rating leads. This is killing your account. So you need to rate all the leads. So a lot of accounts, they don't really do that, and they slow down then. Slow response time to the calls or to messages which you receive. No license or insurance update. This is another reason why some companies, they're like, oh, why my account stops, why I'm not getting leads. This is the busiest time where I want more leads, but you didn't they didn't update the license and insurance, and you need to follow that. You need to follow the dates and update it correctly. So it's also a risk of suspension of your account also. Ignoring reviews. So if you're not really building a business process for the Google reviews on your business profile, on the Google Maps, this also which will slow down the calls. Disputing too many leads. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. Some guys, some companies, they dispute a lot of leads, and the statistics, Google understand that. Google understand that it's not even manual. It's automatically AI understands that, okay, these guys, I don't know, they maybe work wrong, or they're trying to cheat Google. Sometimes, okay, I will not talk about that, but really, just dispute those leads which are really irrelevant, I would say so. Low budget caps. This also still happens, because if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you just put like quite low budget or for your area, and this doesn't allow the campaign to run very good. Poor photos. This is also what we see a lot of times in the market, and you can see this also in your area. If you try to find for HVAC contractor near me, or HVAC contractor something, you will see the guys who are just somewhere below. They may have stock photos, they have no faces, and they have some strange photos. So this actually, the better photos are and faces. If you have faces and services, the better you rank. So these are the common mistakes. If I missed something and you have other mistakes, just drop them also in the comments and in our chat and in the comments below on YouTube. So yeah, let's go ahead and just fix it and check out your account if you have this or not. So this is actually almost it. I will cover the Q&A and the frequently asked questions very soon. We have a bunch of them already. And so right now, you're ready to get really more calls in your existing local service ads account. And if you don't have one, you just can set up and really set up it properly, or you get another one. So you can set up and you can rank higher in the top, and you can pay for qualified leads only, and you can pay less for the same leads if you do everything correctly. And of course, you rate every single lead, you give feedback to Google, you optimize the budget this way, and yeah, you just partner with Google through this local service ads account and get more calls from local service ads and more revenue. And what to do next? What is the next move I recommend you're doing? You can do it even today. You still have time this day. Implement 2 or 3 LSA changes which you have learned right now. You share that, if even one or two. But just keep in mind that LSA account is usually slow. So if you implement something today or tomorrow, it will need some time to really start working properly with your additions. And then measure all the metrics, measure everything you have, learn it again, and scale. Scale when it works, then scale. And one more thing I want to tell here, that if your your local service ads account is not suspended, but very slow. If during the first couple of months you received leads, you booked jobs, and then it slows down and not giving you any more calls, then just make everything correctly, which we discussed today, and I'm sure that it will work. But it will take up to 2 or 3 months to recover your local service ads account. This is important. So it doesn't recover like that. It doesn't It doesn't jump back and give you a lot of calls. And another reminder here is that we can even add it here with the mistakes, within the mistakes, that you don't need to rely on LSA leads only. This is very important because I know the company in the market, they used to like generate a lot of revenue from LSA. It was great, and the summer season was great. More technicians, more events, more everything, and they then got bankrupt because the LSA stopped and they didn't really invest in other channels. So this is very important. If you're building really business, not just like business for long time, I mean long term. So build that structure for your marketing, build that 8-figure construction of your marketing connected to sales. This is what will make your company really grow predictably, and yeah, you can scale that. So this is very important also. But again, what to do next? Implement 2, even 1, 2, 3 LSA changes today, and you will see how you will receive more calls tomorrow, like not tomorrow, but very soon. And yeah, we'll go to FAQ section soon. Before that, if you like this workshop, if you like this kind of content, me and my team will also promote our local services. Yeah, as a service company in New York, Netrocket. So I'm just asking, yeah, if you like this kind of workshop, I will appreciate if you will drop a couple nice words there and the 5-star review. This will help us to get more business and to get more clients, also through our business Google Maps account. I mean, so yeah, I invite you, if you like this kind of workshop, if you like this information today, just go there. I will also send the SMS with the link later.